Hello, my name is Tylluan. I'm a solitary pagan witch, I'm an author and the founder of the Wolf and Howl Press. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about magical words. Now, if you watch the previous video about Anglo-Saxon spells, you'll see I introduced the very first magical word I ever learned, which was ut. And I didn't really understand it when I learned it. I was only young. But ut is a sort of Anglo-Saxon word, spelled U-T, for out, and it turns up in this charm that I was discussing in the previous video. So that's one magical word. Do we believe in magical words? I mean, they did use them years ago. They were very fond of them, things like the Ephesia Grammata. Now, the Ephesia Grammata was a collection of words which were used sometimes for hexing, sometimes for protecting. And I have to admit, I do use them sometimes. Maybe we'll do a special little chat about that particular set because they are quite special. But that's a set of words and you learn them in order. And they're Greek. Well, they look Greek. They might not be. Nobody's quite sure what they mean. But we'll come back to those again. But the little one I was going to do today was another one I learned as a child. And I always thought it was Welsh. And it was touch and touch. Touch and touch. Touch and touch. And I thought it was Welsh because in Welsh we have the word cwtch, which is C-W-T-C-H. And it means to cuddle, to hug. Well, it means a lot of things actually. To cuddle, to hug, to hide. Cwtch that by there. You know? Cwtch that down by there. It means hide it down by there. And the place where you kept the coal was the coal cwtch. And sometimes you'd have a little, like a keyhole area in a kitchen dresser, and that would be the cwtch. So I always thought touch and touch was Welsh, but it isn't. And I am pretty convinced it's a form of Old English. I think it's touch and touch. And possibly there was a gesture attached to it. You see, if you think of it, touch and touch. How was it done? We don't know. This is part of the fun, you see. When I pass these things on to you, you can go away. You may take them much further than I've ever been able to do. I get so far. You'll get so far. Pass it on. The person who comes after you will get further again. This is how we progress. We don't progress by being all secretive and, oh, I'm not telling this, I'm not telling that. Fine. If you're in a coven or a group where they're telling you particular things, then it's like signing the Official Secrets Act. Official Secrets Act. Fine. They have a right to demand what stays hidden and what doesn't. But I don't, because I'm a solitary. And I want to pass things on. So we have touch and touch. How did we use it? Well, for me it was always pacifying. Touch and touch. It was the tone of voice more than anything. Oh, touch and touch. You'd say it sometimes to a child to get them off to sleep. Touch and touch now, touch and touch. But it's not like cwtch. It's touch, it's touch. It is touch. And I suspect there were gestures with it. I really do. I mean, it might have been touch and touch. Could have been anything. Could have been touching your eyes. Anything at all. I don't know that part, but I know the words. So I'm going to pass them on. Maybe somebody one day will come up in the comments section and tell me what they do with it. Be great. I don't mind. I think it's lovely. But anyway, I thought I'd share that one with you. Were they magical words? Did they have power because they were used, or what was it? Well, I don't know, but I think this is part of the magic. And now in the course of this little set of videos, when I say a set, you can always tell which ones were filmed on the same day because I've got the same clothes on, same shawl. And I hope that, you find them interesting, and I hope you find they're things for you to work with, because often when we're solitaries we don't know what next to do. And what I'm trying to do is to say, look, there's masses of stuff out there. Go away and explore it. Audrey is just, what are you trying to do, Audrey? What is it? I don't think Audrey knows what she wants to do. She's sort of staggering around. She stood on my foot. Not the biro, Audrey, not again. No, leave that alone. Anyway, we'll leave it at that now, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and good luck with it. Let me know how you get on. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.